Hello everyone. In this video, we will be seeing how to get data in Power BI, and so this is our virtual desktop where we will be performing all the steps. And on the right hand side, you can see that there are the steps mentioned. So first of all, we will provide the password. So this is our virtual desktop, and once we will click on next, we will get into the steps provided. So here you can see that the steps mentioned. So to get data into the Power BI, what we need to do is to follow the lab story. So this lab is designed to introduce you to Power BI desktop application and how to connect to data and how to use data preview techniques to understand the characteristics and quality of the source data. And the learning objective are open Power BI desktop, connect the different data sources, preview source data with Power Query, and use data profiling features in Power Query. So this lab should take approximately this much time to get the data in the Power BI. To complete this exercise, first open a web browser and enter the following URL. So we'll open browser. Okay, so this is done. So you can see that inside this, extract the folder to the C user this folder and then open 01 starter sales analysis. Okay, so we need to open this. So this starter file has been especially configured to help you complete the lab. The following report level settings have been disabled in the starter file. Data load, then import relationship from data source on first load. Data load, then auto direct new relationship after data is loaded. And to get the data from SQL Server, uh, we will this task will teach you how to connect a SQL Server database and import tables which create queries in Power Query. On the Home tab ribbon, uh, inside the data group, select SQL Server. We can either select the data from here or from the SQL Server. We'll directly click on SQL Server. Once it is done, we'll check on this. In the SQL Server database window, in the SQL in the server box, enter localhost. So when I will click directly, it will show here localhost, okay, and leave database blank. Then select on OK. Fine, we have done this. In this lab, you will connect to the SQL Server database by using localhost because gateway data source can't resolve localhost. This isn't a recommended practice when creating your own solution. So the third step will be if prompted for credential, select Windows, then use my credential and then connect. So this is not required. Select OK. We will see if that pops up or no. Select OK if you receive a warning, then that an encrypted connection cannot be established. Okay, this is not for our case. In the navigator pane, expand the AdventureWorks DW2020 database. So fine, we have expanded, and the AdventureWorks DW2020 database is based on the AdventureWorks to DW2017 sample database. It has been modified to support the learning objective of the course lab. Fine, and select the DIM employee table and notice the preview of the data table. So DIM employee, we have clicked on this. Fine. So we are just following what is written here. The preview data allows you to see the column and a sample of rows. To import the table data, select the checkbox next to the following tables. Okay, checkbox. So DIM employee is there, DIM employee sales territory. Find DIM employee product. dim employee reseller, dim reseller,